Lucio, everyone, and good morning. This is back to Terra Firma Craft with Oracle of Wuffing, and over the night I saw these zombies walking around here. So it's time to demonstrate javelins. You hold right click to wind up your throw. It's like a bow and arrow, except it sucks, and bows and arrows kind of suck right now. Speaking of sucking, awesome combat idea. Fall into a hole when you have a zombie trying to chase after you. Luckily, the sunlight decided to help take care of everything here. I would not advise bringing a zombie to a knife fight. So let's go ahead and pick up our arts and crafts here. Overnight, I was also making a few more ceramic items to hopefully get baking along as we proceed along with our plans to rule the world, one mold at a time. So here we are with a couple of tool molds here. But before I do that, I am going to derp around and look in random places here. First things first is we need more straw in order to make more batches. I also want to see about getting that the tetrahedrite melted as well. We'll be using the ceramic vessels for that, but they need to actually be vessels and not they need to actually be baked before you can put anything into it. Before that, though, we have a ceramic jug. What a ceramic jug does is it stores water and you can drink from it. So now I don't need to swim around in water for 5 minutes in order to fill my water bar up by 1 notch. They do have a chance of breaking when you drink from them, but I think it is a fair trade-off for the amount of time they save. I'm certain there's also some hunger issues involved as well, with swimming taking more hunger than usual. So let's go ahead and get 4 ceramic things melted as well. And let's go ahead and prepare the ceramic vessel. The way ceramic vessels work is you right click on them to bring up their inventory. They can only hold items that are tiny. So you can't put the small molds into them. So you need 10 small tetrahedrites to make 1 ingot. And the tools you make with the copper are going to be 1 ingot per tool. You don't need 3 ingots to make a pick or 2 ingots to make a hoe. 1 ingot will make any tool that you make, which is a nice resource saver and a good blessing compared to all of the work I'm doing in order to get going ahead. You can still repair items like I'm doing with this javelin here, but the repair bonus that you usually get from repairing items is significantly lower, so you don't really profit from doing it like you used to. So I want to go ahead and bake the tetrahedrite here, but I figure, hey, I have 5, now 6 tetrahedrite in my inventory. If I can get a few more, I can also make another jug and get that so I can have 2 copper tools instead of just 1. And 2 is a bigger number than 1, for it has a higher magnitude. So we're going on a rock hunt. The way this tetrahedrite works is because I'm finding it from rocks in the area, there's also a vein of copper ore somewhere underneath the ground in this vicinity. The idea with veins in terra firma craft is they are significantly larger, and because you use less resources to make more items, you will be better off set for a good long time once you find one vein. The outside of digging up rocks like this, another method you can use to identify what's in the area is an item called a sluice, and I'll be building on that in about 2 or 3 more days from now. In order to set up the sluices, you'll need the saw. In order to make the saw, I still need to get all of my stuff melted down here. So we go ahead and we have another jug ready, and that it doesn't go there, Oracle, it goes over there. So 15 straw again, and now we need more logs. Now, I'm certain that the environmental impact of me cutting down all these trees is pretty dang significant, but it's okay. I am going to donate 3 cents to some energy efficient organization or something. So let's go ahead and make some axe, and we will axe a tree a few questions. Now, if you'll remember, I had a plan earlier on where I was going to keep all the trees the same kind of logs, so that way everything I had would stack up and be neatly organized, and I wouldn't need to worry about things getting mixed up together. As far as that plan goes, and that's how that plan went. So, go ahead and chop down all of the trees. In a couple of moments, we'll have timber. Any day now. Timber. It's gonna come. It's gonna happen. I know it. It'll happen. See, there it goes. Now, that time it left the log there because my axe was low on durability, so it couldn't cut down the whole tree. It left some of the blocks still standing there. I don't really think that's how cutting trees works in real life, but I'm still getting logs out of this, so maybe I shouldn't complain. And in a few more moments, I will have 2 stacks of logs, and I will be ready to melt some more, or bake some more ceramics. There we go. So let's go back home and get some ceramics. But about this time, I also had the idea of, hey, I have 2 vessels that are getting baked. Why don't I make 2 more items? Ooh, that's a big mountain. That too bad there's nothing important in that mountain. But since I have 2 things that are baking and I can fit 4 things when I'm melting, why not make 2 more things? And that way I can make 4 things instead of 2 things. So luckily, if you have a stack of straw, like the 15 layers there, you can break them and you'll still get all of your straw back. And all of the vessels still have all of their contents. So what we'll need to do here is we will go ahead and make a pickaxe mold. I want a pick because of that one cobblestone block at my house. In theory, mobs could pathfind their way up and then drop in through the sunroof, and that would not be good. Right now, what I'm trying to make is a prospector's pick mold. It's kind of like a sluice that tells you where things are, but it's kind of sucky. But since I couldn't figure out how to make it, I just made a whole mode. Uh, 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 I made an ulti there, okay? So now everything is in place, except for the logs, which get ready for me to completely derp out on all things. I can't place wood correctly. So again, because I don't understand how to do this, you shift right click and put all the logs in one place, and then you remove that, and then you no Oracle, no, just Oracle, give me the mouse, let me show you how this is done. Okay. Now we have the stack of logs there, and let's see if I can get the other stacks where it needs to be. Hooray! Now let's go ahead and right click it with our fire starter and not accomplish anything. The reason why this works is because of bad voodoo magic. Additionally, since that one block is empty, it is not being recognized as the actual furnace thingy replacement. So fill in those blocks and you can go ahead and start a fire. And maybe in the morning everything will be ready for me. And by ready, I mean it will not be ready at all. Now that sun is coming down, what else do I have left to do? Well, let's go ahead and place down some torches. Again, with the torches, their light level is going to prevent mobs from spawning nearby, which, as we saw today, is going to be a little bit of a concern. Amazingly, the torches still do not set things on fire, and that's something that keeps impressing me. Back in the first days of Minecraft, I thought that torches would set things on fire. I mean, they're sticks, they're fire. Why would they not set things on fire? So that sun is coming down. We have torches to keep ourselves warm, so we're not cold. We have water handled with our jugs here. We can just drink whenever we are thirsty now. As far as hunger goes, we need better hunger food remedy things going on. So, in addition to the torches, we can also just right click on the fire pit and it'll start it. So we still don't have a bed. We're not going to have a bed for some time, but we have water, we have warmth, we have light, and hopefully we will have tools tomorrow. Ha ha ha, I said tools. So stay wuffy, everyone. Good night. Lucha out.